Hey y'all, Rhonda here. Hope everyone is well. Um, I just kind of went blank. Had a busy day at work today. I was by myself and it was just crazy busy, but so much fun. I did a lot of demos and just crazy fun, busy. And I came home, heated up some food real quick and changed. I went to a fantastic concert here in Branson. Got home and I had some boxes. Have to share with you. Anyway, lots of fun. I was going to show you something I'm working on. Put this out of the way. I have a beautiful friend, Kim, that actually, tell you how good a friend she is. She went dumpster diving for me. Not only did she go dumpster diving for me, her husband. It was so funny. A place where he works, they were redoing and throwing out some file folders, and so they got them for me. So I've been pondering, and they sit here and I look at them and thinking, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So I'm figuring something out, and I think it's going to turn out really good. I was drinking tea the other night. Well, I drink tea every day. And I thought, because I did that Sips By subscription, and I canceled it because I had more tea than what I needed. And it was a little expensive, but it was fantastic. You get teas from all over the world. But I wanted to remember the different teas, and not just remember them, but I wanted to remember a description and why I like them. So I thought I need to make a little something. Well, I didn't want to just get a notebook and stick them in there and go, yeah, it's fruity, it's great, We're crafters. So anyway, I'm making a tea journal. This is going to be so much fun. Anyway, this is what I've got so far. So stay tuned. And when I figure it all out, which will be very soon, then I'll show you how to make one. All right. I'm going to knock this Coke over. Let me stick it right there. It's right there in my elbow room, and, gonna get with it. Anyway, so I've told you about my boss, Shirley, and how I've turned her on to a couple of lines that we have to partake in. And it's one of those things that if she gets something, I have to have it. If I have it, she has to get it. And then we're holding strong and we're not going to get anything in this new release. And then it's like, I was seeing some makes and I really want that. And then she orders it for me, and then 2 come in. Of course, she's got to have it. So she doesn't know about this one yet. Elizabeth Craft. Love her stuff. They have different kind of lines, like, the flowers and the birds and the bees and the, that kind of thing. And then they have their journal stuff. And I own way too much of it. And they have the books that you can put all this stuff in, and it just... and I love doing that. I really need to be turn on the camera when I play with that stuff because it's really cool. So they have 2 special collections that came out, and I partook. Wasn't going to do it, and a lot of times we can get things through places that she orders, but this one we haven't been able to, and I don't think it's going to be available on the places that we can get wholesale, and so I just went ahead and ordered it. Don't tell her. All right, so with a certain amount of purchase, you got a gift. And so they have magic mats, and it's a scrapbook.com exclusive magic mat. So just a little FYI, those of you that have the Cuttlebug, which is a great little die cutting machine, they quit making them. Well, the dummy heads, they quit making the plates for them. Really? I mean, these are great little machines. There's nothing wrong with them. People have had them for a long time, still use them, and they're going to last for a long time. Why not continue to make some plates? I don't get it. So Magic Mat, or scrapbook.com, makes these magic mats, and they make them for all the different machines, and they're different thicknesses and things. And so if you order one, make sure you get the one for your machine. This is a mat that you cut into, so it saves your plates, because you have a do not cut plate and you have a cut plate with any of your machines. And of course, the one you cut into, you're going to have to eventually get rid of because you've cut into it so much it's just chewed up, doesn't work anymore. And so what I recommend, since we're giving tips here, you have your cut plate, you have your do not cut plate. And when you buy a set of plates, like for your big shot, whatever, most of the time they come in 2s. So when you get ready to throw your cut plate away, throw it away, and then your do not cut plate becomes your cut plate, and then one of your new ones is your do not cut plate. So then you always have a spare over here just in case you drop one, it breaks for some reason, whatever. but that way it lasts longer. And some of you will say, what? Are you supposed to have a cut plate and a do not cut plate? You really should. It's not like mandatory or anything, but if you cut into both plates, what will happen eventually, you know, both of them are all chewed up, which they're supposed to be, but you go make your sandwich and you run your stuff through. If your top one is all chewed up, that pressure, all these little chewed up places in your cut plate is going to transfer onto your paper. And especially if you use metallics or, you know, anything specialty paper, it'll be gnarly looking. It will press all of that into your paper. And unless you want that look, so that's why you have a cut plate and a do not cut plate. Just saying. And then you rotate that. Oh, you don't rotate them, you flip that. So you have your cut plate and you flip it back and forth. Because if not, it will, you know, it'll start to bow, which that's normal. You just flip it over. And you use this one for a while, this side for a while. And then when it starts, you know, getting a little, if you can take your finger and poke in the middle and it gives a little bit, time to flip it over. So you flip this one back and forth, and then your do not cut plate, same thing. You flip it back and forth, but you don't interchange them. Does that make sense? Keep one as a cut plate and one as a do not cut plate, but flip them over like this. And another thing, do not cut directly in the middle all the time. We have a tendency to do that, and that's going to wear out your plate sooner. So make sure you're cutting all over your plate. Okay? Anyway, just some little tips there. If you have any questions, let me know. So I got a free magic mat, and I didn't choose what machine I have, and this is an SB-MM-AT-7. And I don't know what that goes with. So I'll have to look it up and see if it goes with my Big Shot or one of my other mini machines. All right. Enough wobbling, I guess. All right. So this is Planner Folio Special Kit. And this is K0121. And it does all this stuff. Not like I can't do this on my own. It's just, you know, when you get addicted to something. And so I have lots of this stuff. So anyway, it makes these planners, makes pages for these planners. You make pages for these planners, and you do. Anyway, so this is, they have one for their the planner folio, and then one for a, what do they call it? This is an art journal, which is a smaller one, but I use them interchangeably. So let's take a quick look at this. All right, so this is a stamp set, and this is called Weather Report. Weather, season, favorite, temperature. Love this. Weather, there's a temperature gauge. Enjoy each season as it comes. Day, spring, winter, fall, autumn. Activity. And this is a weather indicators. Just some cute little things. And then here is some of the dies. So this makes flip pages on a lot of the page dies that I have. Here's a short, this is, oh, like a long pocket. Oh, that's cool. These are so cool. You just have to start cutting and playing, and it's really neat. What does that say? I don't know. I can't read backwards and upside down. 100%. There's tags. Like I said, there's a big pocket. All these little bits you can use. These are little flips here. I mean, just so much fun. So much fun. And then you look at the pictures, they give you a little inspiration, but the only thing I don't like about that is there's so much other stuff on here, you don't know exactly what you get. I mean, here you can see there's like this pocket right here. There it is right there. There's a little snippet of it right there. And then this one right here. There you go. There's another little side pocket. They're making little flaps. Anyway, there's usually so much other stuff on here. It's so busy that you kind of don't know what you get. They have a lot of videos. But, you know, us as crafters, just start cutting and playing. You come up with all kinds of good stuff. So there's one set. And again, this is Planner Essentials. And then this one is called the Art Journal. But again, I use it, you know. And this is Journal Romance Special Kit. This is K019 Journal Romance. So here's the stamp set, which I just love that. Living the Good Life. I love this. Good times, memories, pull here. And then you have all these wonderful dies. Apparently this big die right here, it's a pull and it's a flippy, you know, like for pictures or whatever. But anyway, this is so much fun. And look at all the dies. So this is more kind of an artsy thing, whereas the other one is more kind of a, I hate to say basic because that's really not basic, but your basic journal stuff. This is a little more organic. So here's you can see a pocket. There's an inlay, your key, your lock, a tab, just lots of fun elements. And then inspiration here. See, it's kind of hard to see. It's not even showing you the pull tab. Maybe a little bit there, but it's not showing you anything. So again, start playing, or you can watch some other videos. All right. So like I said, when Shirley finds out I have that, she'll be online ordering it. Okay. So this is probably already getting too long. All right. Then I ordered something from a Cherry on Top. And if you have to order online, please, I'm asking you as a fellow crafter, and as a small business owner, support the small businesses. You know, people come in every day saying, you know, I don't have any scrapbook stores in my area or paper crafting stores in my area anymore. They're just all closing up, and, you know, it's a dying art and blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm here to tell you, it's not a dying art. Paper crafting, card making, journals, albums, you know, scrapbook pages, all that stuff is more popular now than ever. A lot of the reason, some of the reasons I'll say, that scrapbook stores are closing. And I know this for a fact, okay? It's time to retire. They've been doing this for years and years and years, and it's time to retire. And a lot of the younger ones don't want to put in the effort. It's hard work owning a business, owning any small business, whether it's a restaurant, whether, you know, it's a plumbing, whatever it is. It's not easy. So these people retire and there's no one to take over. Their kids don't want to. They're off doing their thing, you know. Maybe there's people that want to, but they financially can't do it. You know, there's a lot of reasons like that. But it's not because it's a dying art. There was a lot of people at one time, and you hear this. Oh, and I hear this every day. Oh, I have so much stuff I could open a store. Most of us are like that. We probably could. And some of those people did, thinking, oh, I'll open a store and we'll make pretties all day. And doesn't work like that. And so they weren't in business long. You know, they were there for a few years or whatever, and it's hard work. It's a lot. Like I said, not just paper crafting. Any business is hard work, but you know, you've got to keep the fresh stuff. You've got to keep this rolling all the time. So there's a lot of reasons why, but it's not because it's a dying art. You know, get me on my soapbox. If you want to get me, flip my switch really quick. You know, you come in and the store and woe is me and oh, it's just a dying art. No, it's not. We have probably 40 retreats here in Branson a year. We don't put them on. Other people do, but we'll partner with them. That's another story. But yeah, in Little Branson, we have 40 retreats a year. And these are overnights. Yeah, there's a few days, but most of them are, you know, like Thursday through Sunday, different things. Lots and lots and lots of women come here, and some men. We have people coming from all over the world literally to shop at our place here in Branson. Not bragging, just telling. One thing that I will say is, if you're traveling, if you're looking for scrapbook stores, you know, vote with your dollars, whether it's a restaurant, whatever establishment it is, vote with your dollars. If something closes down, don't say, oh my gosh, that was fabulous. You know, I was there last year. Yeah, you got to help keep it open. But a lot of people travel, especially if they coming through Branson, and they'll Google scrapbook stores or paper crafting stores, and they'll say, okay, paper crafting stores, scrapbook stores, St. Louis, Missouri. Well, they may find one, but there may be some just outside of St. Louis and little tiny town here or a little suburb here or whatever, but Google's not going to tell you that. So there's a place. I have no affiliation with them. I just think it's a great source of information. On Facebook, there is a place, a Facebook page called Traveling Crafters. When you open it up, it's blue, you know, like their little picture, whatever. It's blue with white writing, and it says Traveling Crafters. If you go on there, join, sign up, whatever you have to do, and then type in, hey guys, I'm going from St. Louis to Dallas. And people will say, oh my gosh, stop here. You've got to stop here. Oh, this little place here, stop here. Wealth of information. I think they even have a list of scrapbook stores throughout the United States. Now, not all scrapbook stores are on there. I think they're just the ones that sign up, or however it works. I don't know. But there are a lot of scrapbook stores out there. And so you could even get a list. But like I said, go on there and see what people are saying. I think also needlework and different things. But anyway, just type in, I'm going from here to there. Or, I'm going to be in the Dallas area. Do you guys know of any paper crafting stores? And they will let you know, let me tell you. So anyway, please vote with your dollars. Small mom and pop places, very important, hardworking. Scrapbooking, paper crafting is not a dying art by any means. Believe me. So anyway, all this being said, whenever I order, if at all possible, which is 99% of the time, I order from a Cherry on Top, which is a small mom and pop's online store. Their story is wonderful. I actually met the girls that own it at Creativation this year. This past April. They are phenomenal, hardworking, family owned. Their mom started it years ago. She passed away at a fairly young age with cancer, and they have continued on with it. And they do a fantastic job. And it's not just paper crafting. I mean, they have mixed media stuff. They have tons of stuff. I mean, I'm surprised at all the things that they have. So if you have a chance, if you order online, order from a Cherry on Top. Like I said, I have no affiliation with them. I've met them. I think their story is wonderful. They have great products. They ship fast. And when you see how it's packaged, it's just these little things. So without further ado, all of this being said, let's take a look. And I'll quit babbling here. Okay. I mean, look at this. It is in a couple of big Ziploc baggies taped together are on a cardboard, heavy-duty cardboard. I mean, this is packaged very nicely. And I get a thank you. Thank you, Candace. And let's see, they are out of, just so you'll know, Saginaw, Michigan. So anyway, yeah, a Cherry on Top. And you can find them on all the social media. The girls are on there, and they do funny stuff and informative. And I think they're on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all of the Insta-face stuff. So probably didn't bargain for all of this tonight, did you? But, things need to be said. And if I didn't know, I'll tell you. I don't make things up. I don't blow smoke out my ear. And, and I'm passionate about things. And paper crafting is one of them. And I don't like when people come in and say things that aren't true when I know the truth. So it's kind of funny. The girls laugh at me because I'm usually pretty even-tempered for the most part. I am redheaded, but one thing that just flips my switch is when people come in and doing paper crafting's dying, and it's, no, I will spin around, my head will spin around like the Exorcist, and I will say my piece, let me tell you. All right, enough of that. All right, I found some really cool stuff. I'm going to go through this a little quicker. All right, Brutus Monroe. I love Brutus Monroe. This collection that he had was kind of underwhelming for me. I didn't get the whole collection or anything. It just didn't do much for me. But anyway, I saw these and I'm thinking, yes, please. So these are card panels, foilable card panels. And these are, is it stained glass red cardinal? So look at these. And I'll have to find out exactly how you foil these. Look at these. And I know cardinals have a special place in a lot of people's hearts, my mother-in-law being one of them. And so I got these, and I thought these would be a great gift for her, but I'm going to have to find out how they're foilable. I bet you the black, I don't know. I'll find out and let you know, because that will be interesting. And I'm sure it has something to do with the toner printing that you can send through a laminator. But I just thought those were gorgeous. As is, or foiled. All right, and the stencil, Brutus Monroe, just beautiful. And you kind of see the peacock there. This is called Peacock Floral. There you go. And I just thought that was cool because that's anything peacock. I'm your girl. All right, then where's the other? Ciao Bella, which we used to carry at the store and we quit carrying. Suppliers, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I saw this and I liked the collection and had to get it. So this is a rice paper art set. This is Ciao Bella. Ciao Bella's out of Italy. And so these are smaller ones. I like that size. And here are the designs in there that you get. Pretty. I'd take those out, but they're delicate and, you know, plus time because I got on my soapbox. All right, and then look at the large ones. So this is Ciao Bella. This is, does it say what collection this is? These are all turned over which way? This goes with this collection. This is Coral Reef. This is wild. So here is some of the rice paper for that. Love those images. Look at this. Stamperia came out with a Under the Sea steampunk, and I made a big art canvas, 3D with the paper. If I can find a picture of it, I mean, I have it up on my wall, but I think I have some pictures of it. I'll insert it so you can see. Turned out really, really cool, and I was thinking about doing some of that with this. Oh my word. Okay, so we have to, I'm going to be fast because this is going to be a long video since I started doing all that talking. I love Ciao Bella. Ciao Bella and Stamperia. Okay, so this one is Coral Reef, and I love this because, I mean, you could cut these pieces out and use them. This is the front cover, and there's the back side of the front cover. And then with this, you get 12 by 12, one each of 12 double-sided papers. So if you want to do anything, you know, I mean, use both sides, you've got to get two. And it was so hard for me to cut this apart, or to cut the, on the other one that I used. I had to pet it for a while. I had to think about it. It sat here and I, you know, really looked at it. And then finally, you know, made that first cut. And then it was, you know, it's like ripping the Band-Aid off. You just got to do it. And then it's okay. Deep in your heart. Look at that. Look at those images. Just fantastic. Sailor Club, Lighthouse, Marine Sailboat. And the back sides. This paper feels a little thinner than it used to be. I mean, it's still very good quality. But it feels just a little thinner than it used to. You know, Stamperia is just a little bit thicker. These are just fantastic. And then you have your cut apart pages. Look at that. And so what I do on this is put it through my scan and cut. Because you think Mama's going to fussy cut that out? You are mistaken. I told you Debbie that I work with, she's a true fussy cutter. She's one, and I ain't exaggerating. See these little circles? See those little knobbies right there? She will cut those out, not off. She will cut around those, around that circle. Yes, she would, and she does. I'd sent, it was funny. I was fussy cutting something out, and I sent her a picture. I said, "Look, Debbie, I'm fussy cutting." She said, "No, honey, you're trimming." There I was, so proud of myself. Thought I was really doing something, and wasn't. But anyway, a lot of times I'll start a project on the fussy cutting, and I'll get a little ways into it, and then I take it to work and go, "Here." She's like, "Okay, just give it here." She takes care of me. Oh, look at that. I mean, there's a whole picture right there. You don't even have to cut anything. You could just add to. Build your canvas to, oh man. All right. Let me get these out of the way. Oops. That goes there. That goes with that. Okay. And then was there, okay, I think I don't know what I got. Okay, these are, okay, this one is called Wizard Academy. Shut up. Let me see if there was, is there more? Free Voyage. That goes with that. I'm sorry. Just trying to get what goes with what. Okay. Because they have the different collections. Okay. All right. Let me speed up here. But I want to see these, and I know you do too. Okay. That up there. So this is Wizard Academy. So kind of a Harry Potter-y kind of thing. Look at that. Gorgeous. Oh my word. Oh my word. Yep. I didn't buy 2 of them because, you know, I just wanted to make sure. Look at that. Great backgrounds. So yes, I will be getting 2 because I gotta have the backside too. But look at that. Cut that out and start building. Oh man. Time to make magic happen. There's the backside. Magic should be happening every day. Celebrating should be every day. So look at the cut aparts. Man, oh man. Oh, look at that. How fun is that? Oh my goodness. Very neat artwork. Oh. Oh, and then to cut this out, and then your different elements. On the back side. I know I have an avalanche going here. Great backgrounds either side. Oh, and look at the cut aparts. Look at the books. Oh my goodness. These are fantastic. Oh, look at Mr. Owl has an attitude. And I think you can interpret magic however you want to. Oh, look at the books. Love that. And the back side. These have a lot of great backgrounds. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right, so there is one collection. So let's see if this has, okay, so there's patterns, and what is this one called? This just says paper pad, and then this one is patterns. So this is more, I don't know what you call it. It's still pretty busy, and I'll just tear that off. I know I have so many projects going here, and all right, I'm hurrying. I'm trying to not make this really long, but okay. Turn this around, and again, all these are great. Oh, could you imagine fussy cutting this out? Now that wouldn't be too hard. And then, oh my gosh, there's that. Oh, this would be fun in my medical journals. Those are great backgrounds. Oh, look at that. Oh, I spy a kitty cat. Do you spy a kitty cat? Look at all those beautiful bottles. Great background. Wizard Daily News. And see, you could cut this out. I'm thinking a big canvas. Oh my goodness. An album. Yeah, so these are more like background pieces. Good things take time. That's right. And we are all very impatient. I know I am. Okay, so this one is Spirit de Voyage. All right, so we have patterns and we have just the paper pad. What is this? All right. Let me see. Okay, you gotta be smarter in what you're working with. Now, if I get in a hurry, then I'll start messing up. So this is another steampunky. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at the images. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my goodness. And I'm loving these colors. That's what, you hear me talking, I'm redoing the house, but I'm looking at these deeper orange and kind of teal colors, the rusts. Oh my goodness. Gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. Another great fussy cut. Oh, speaking of fussy cut, look at this. Now Debbie would be cutting, see those little arms right there? She would cut those out. And I'm not exaggerating. Oops, timber. Oh man, I love these colors. Love, dream. Oh my goodness, look at that. Love those colors. There's the back side. Look at these butterflies. There's the backgrounds. Oh, dragonflies. Everything, every day is a second chance. That's true. That is true. All right. Put these up here. And then this is patterns. These are just, man, oh man. Magnificent. Oh, look at that. And I can use my scanning cut on that. I have to do a lot of weeding though. I mean, as far as it'll scan, and the new scanning cuts are very sensitive, so it's going to pick all this up. And I just have to say, no, I don't want any of this cut. I just want this. Or one thing you can do, it's a little time consuming, is take a tracing paper, the real thin tissue type tracing paper, and trace around what you want cut out. So trace, like I said, trace around all of this. Leave it attached to this page, run it through your scanning cut, and it will pick up just the highlighted, because it's reading a white paper with a black outline. It'll read that, and then take this off and send it through to cut. And that's the way I found to get around some of that busyness. Like I said, it takes a little more work, but it's worth it if you're not a fussy cutter, which, hello. Look at those images. I mean, you could cut these and just frame them. Of course, I would add a lot of three-dimensional to it, but that gives you a great background to start with. And I'll have to show you, there's some Tim Holtz gears. It's a set of dies with a lot of gears. And I use chunky embossing powder on them, and they look like metal. And it's some of these colors. And that's what I used on my big, oh, look at that. On my big 3D mixed media piece. Because sometimes you don't know just how to start, or you're looking at a blank canvas. If you had something like this, then you could just start adding to it. Like I said, this would be beautiful, and then start adding those cut aparts and some of the things that you've already made. Just gorgeous. Okay, so that's that. And then I have a little bit here, and these are bits that go with that. And I won't open all of these up. Okay, So this is the Coral Reef, and these are just a pad of fussy cuts. So it's a whole pad. Does it say how many pieces? 3 each of 8 double-sided papers. Okay, so these are just a ton of fussy cuts. Love that. Okay, so the same thing with the Wizards. 3 each of 8 double-sided, so just a ton of fussy cuts. And then, oh, yeah, I saw these, and I wanted to take a look at them. So this is 49 Market. This is Instaflip pocket sleeves. So you can use these in their albums. And so I'll be having probably, I don't know how long it'll be, but several videos on the 49 Market basic album that already has the pages in it, adding lots of flips and folds to it. So anyway, I want to get those. And then this is vellum paper, Coral Reef. Oh my gosh, look at this. So these are cut aparts, but it's on vellum. Man, 6 sheets, 6 designs. And then we have the 8x8 of the Wizard. So it's the same paper that I showed you, just 8x8. Same thing here with the Voyage. And then same thing here with the Coral Reef. And then here is stuff falling everywhere. Hopefully it doesn't fall there. Okay, so here is some pocket pages, assortment refills, Instaflip. Okay, so I need to check into this because this has holes. Oh, this goes with their, you can buy, and I have those. Hold that thought. I'll get all this out and I'll show you what this goes with. And then here's some more pocket sleeves. Openings. Yeah, I'll show you all this very, very soon. Okay, and then what is this? Oh, shut up. Cabinet of Curiosities, Junk Journal, and Ephemera book. Included 4 transparent adhesive pages. Cut and create 160 plus images for junk journaling, collage, scrapbooking, card making, and paper crafts. 32 pages. Printed on 140 GSM, acid linen free. Shut up. I had no idea what this was. Oh my word. So that's on the back of the front page, or the inside of the front page. So these are stickers. Look at the vibrancy. Oh, look, I'm sorry, it's a glare there. Look at the vibrancy. Oh my word. So that's Festus. That's an African gray. That's what I have. And then my mom has a scarlet macaw, which is that right there. And that's a very rare bird right there. That's a macaw, I'll think of it maybe. Man, oh man. Oh, look at that. That is just so, oh my goodness. Oh. Some of these I could put in my daughter's medical journal. Look at that. Oh, I mean, these are just silky looking. I mean, can you see what I'm talking about? There's just something about that. Oh my word. This is something I would, like a coffee table book, I would just sit and just pick up and look at. Oh my gosh, so here's a pocket. Look at the pockets, the cut aparts. So these are little doohickeys to put in there. Look at that. No way. Oh my goodness. And so, see, now you have to have 2. I hate when they do this. Beautiful page, but then here's your cut aparts. Yep. Look, 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 look. So look, these are already torn for you. Oh my word. These are just fantastic. Oh my goodness. Look at, oh, you have to have 2. Look at the pockets. Oh my goodness, and all the words. Oh, Look at all these cut aparts. And at least, oh, look. So it just folds out. So at least there's nothing but a background page on these. So that wouldn't be so hard. Specimen, variety, location, collector's signature. So those are like, what do you call them? Little coin envelopes, something like that. Oh my goodness. I'm excited about that. Okay. Then we have some matching dies that go with some of those. Capture the moments. Or not dies, stamps. So this is clear, high quality photopolymer. I was trying to see the Gears of Imagination. I was thinking it went with one of the collections. It does. I mean, it's that, you know what I mean. And then this one, this is Everyone Needs a Little Bit of Magic Now and Then. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, there you can see better what they look like. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, just a couple more here. This is vellum. Oh my goodness, 6 sheets. 6 sheets, 5 different designs plus 1 white sheet. Okay, and so here's what they look like. And then, oh, stencil. Oh, that's bigger than what I thought. But that's fine. You don't have to use the whole thing, if you're junk journaling or whatever. Just bits and pieces. Or if you're, like what I'm going to be doing, a big canvas. Yes, please. And then we have vellum. Look at that. That doesn't do it justice, but look at the color. And oh my goodness, deluxe 5 gold sheets. Look at that. I'm trying to let you see it without like, oh my word. Wow. I am just thoroughly impressed and so excited for this collection. This is going to be laying out here for a while, so I can, yes. Yes. Okay, well, I've been on my soapbox. I've given you some tips and information and just some fun, I hope. And I let me know what you think about these collections. I'm just gobsmacked. That's all I can say. These are gorgeous. All right. Well, if you have any questions, comments, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. That really helps. For whatever reason, which has nothing to do with you or me, really, my algorithms are shot to hell. My views are way, way, way down. And they're not promoting me for whatever reason, suggesting. When they do that, of course, it makes all the difference in the world. And I don't know what's going on. So anyway, if you could, give it a thumbs up. If you like it, share it. Tell your friends about it. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. No telling what we'll come up with. But until next time, bye for now.